we've just got to make sure that we don't let outside things that we have no control over, like, affect us, especially early in the game. I think she got fouled and missed those 2 free throws, and then, got frustrated with the officiating at times. But, like, that's where we've got to be better, and we've got to, handle those things. It's not going to be perfect. Those guys aren't going to be perfect. We're not perfect. But I think we lost some time with that frustration. So that's just something we're talking about. We're growing. And then after that, she came out in the second half and was, she let it go, and she was a different player. And that's, just can't have that first quarter lapse like that.
On September 15th, the Indiana Fever's game against the Dallas Wings was more than just another intense battle on the court, with the Fever pushing for their 20th win of the season. The stakes were high, not only for playoff positioning, but for the future of their star rookie, Caitlin Clark. While the action on the floor captivated fans, another drama unfolded behind the scenes. The team was focused on preventing Clark from facing suspension. Clark had been playing with a tenacity that made her the centerpiece of the Fever's success. However, leading up to the game, she had accumulated technical fouls, bringing her close to the WNBA's suspension threshold. Under WNBA rules, a player who receives a certain number of technical fouls in a season faces an automatic 1-game suspension. Clark's fiery competitiveness and passion for the game, which are part of what makes her so captivating to watch, had also put her in this precarious situation. For the Fever, losing Clark at this crucial point in the season could be devastating. With her leadership and skill on the court, she has been instrumental in the team's resurgence and playoff hopes. Every game counts as they aim for a strong finish, and the thought of having to play without Clark, even for a single game, was a scenario they wanted to avoid at all costs. Throughout the game, there was palpable tension as Clark, known for wearing her emotions on her sleeve, had to keep her composure. Coaches and teammates were keenly aware of her situation, likely offering reminders to stay calm and avoid any confrontation that could lead to another technical foul. Clark herself displayed remarkable restraint, balancing her aggressive style of play with the need for discipline. The Fever's strategy seemed clear. Not only did they need to win the game, but they also needed to ensure that their star remained eligible for the remainder of the season. Despite the pressure, Clark managed to navigate the game without drawing any technical fouls, a testament to her growing maturity as a player. As Indiana secured their 20th win, the sense of relief extended beyond the victory itself. Clark's availability for the next critical stretch of games was intact, allowing the Fever to continue their march toward the playoffs with their rookie phenom leading the charge. While the scoreboard reflected a hard-fought win, the real triumph was keeping Clark on the court for the Fever's playoff push. Caitlin Clark, the fiery rookie sensation, had already racked up 6 technical fouls this season. One more, and she would have been automatically suspended for the Fever's season finale, a game that could make or break their playoff hopes. Coach Christie Sides knew she needed her star on the floor, so the Fever crafted a game plan to protect Clark from her own emotions. The stakes couldn't have been higher. With a playoff spot hanging in the balance, losing Clark, the heart and soul of Indiana's offense, would have been devastating. Throughout the game, the Fever's coaching staff and players kept a close eye on Clark, reminding her to stay calm and composed. Every play was a balancing act, as Clark's intense drive for victory had to be tempered by the knowledge that one misstep, one emotional outburst, could cost her and the team everything. Clark, who thrives on intensity, had to adjust her approach. The challenge wasn't just beating the Wings, it was about staying disciplined, channeling her energy into smart, focused play. And to her credit, she did just that, helping her team secure a crucial win while avoiding the technical that loomed like a shadow over the night. In the end, the Fever not only walked away with a hard-earned victory, but also ensured their leader would be on the court for the season finale. For Clark, it was a lesson in self-control, and for the Fever, it was a testament to their ability to rally around their star, both on and off the court. Coach Christie Sides unveiled the Fever's behind-the-scenes strategy to prevent Caitlin Clark from getting called for a technical foul at all costs. Sides didn't hesitate to point out the key figure in this tactical effort, veteran forward Katie Lou Samuelson. Known for her composure and leadership, Samuelson took on the crucial task of keeping the fiery rookie in check. Throughout the game, Samuelson acted as Clark's on-court guide, helping her manage her emotions in high-pressure moments. With 6 technical fouls already on the season, Clark was dangerously close to crossing the suspension threshold, which would have sidelined her for the Fever's critical season finale. Samuelson's calming presence and ability to read situations helped Clark stay focused on the game, rather than reacting impulsively to potential provocations. Coach Sides credited Samuelson for her veteran savvy, saying that her leadership was instrumental in ensuring Clark kept her cool. It was a unique approach, blending experience with Clark's youthful fire, and it paid off. Samuelson's influence allowed Clark to navigate the game without any costly incidents, preserving her eligibility for the Fever's playoff push. During a heated moment in the game, Caitlin Clark, visibly frustrated by a missed and one call, seemed ready to let the referees know exactly how she felt. With emotions running high, the risk of drawing her 7th technical foul loomed large. That's when Katie Lou Samuelson made her critical move. As Christie Sides later recounted, Samuelson, who had been observing from the bench, sprang into action. Recognizing the potential for things to escalate, Samuelson rushed over and physically placed herself between Clark and the officials. Her swift intervention not only diffused the situation but also gave Clark the moment she needed to regain her composure. Samuelson's timely move kept Clark from reacting in the heat of the moment, potentially saving her from a technical foul that could have led to a suspension in the Fever's season finale. Coach Sides praised Samuelson's leadership, saying her quick thinking and veteran instincts were exactly what the team needed in that tense moment. By stepping in when it mattered most, Samuelson not only protected Clark, but also safeguarded the Fever's playoff hopes. Sides described this as good team chemistry stuff. Samuelson's intervention wasn't just about avoiding a technical, it was about protecting her teammate, understanding the bigger picture, and ensuring Clark could be there for the Fever's next crucial game. In a season where every win matters, this small but impactful moment was a testament to the Fever's collective mindset. It's moments like this that highlight the depth of team camaraderie, with veterans stepping up to support young stars. Samuelson, knowing the stakes, wasn't just acting as a teammate. She was a mentor, helping Clark manage the emotional toll of a high-stakes game. Her actions reflected the team's unity and sense of purpose, where every player knows their role, both on and off the court. For Sides, this was more than just a tactical move. It was a reflection of the Fever's growing bond, a chemistry that's becoming crucial in their playoff push. With veterans like Samuelson guiding the way and young talents like Clark leading the charge, Indiana's team-first mentality is proving to be one of their greatest strengths. It wasn't just Samuelson. Throughout the game, other key players like Aliyah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell, and Erica Wheeler also kept a watchful eye on Clark, ensuring she didn't push things too far. It was a total team effort, all designed to keep their star on the floor and avoid the consequences of an ill-timed technical foul. Boston, Mitchell, and Wheeler, each with their own leadership roles on the team, subtly stepped in during heated moments. Whether it was offering a calming word or positioning themselves strategically near Clark during tense exchanges, they all played a part in keeping her focused on the game, rather than on the referees or opponents. Their shared awareness of the situation showed just how tight-knit and connected this Fever squad has become. Coach Sides noted that the collective effort wasn't just about following a strategy, it was about having each other's backs, understanding the stakes, and playing for something bigger. Everyone recognized how important Clark was to their playoff hopes, and their combined effort reflected their determination to make sure she remained a part of that journey. And it worked. Clark stayed cool under pressure and delivered one of her best performances of the season, dropping a career-high 35 points and adding 8 assists to lead the Fever to a thrilling 110-109 victory over the Wings. Despite the intensity of the game, Clark managed to channel her energy into her play, keeping her emotions in check and avoiding the technical foul that could have sidelined her for the season finale. When asked about the team's efforts to protect Clark, Coach Sides was clear. This wasn't just a short-term strategy. This was all about preparation, not just for the game, but for the bigger journey ahead, Sides explained. The Fever know they're building something special, and keeping Clark on the floor is crucial to that long-term vision. The team's ability to step up in these pivotal moments, both in terms of performance and emotional support, reflects their readiness for the challenges ahead in the playoff race. That's prep, Side said. We've got to prep for where we're trying to go and what we're trying to do. For the Fever, it's not just about winning individual games. It's about building a team capable of going deep into the playoffs. Thanks to the team's collective effort, Clark avoided a suspension, and the Fever secured a huge victory. With their final game of the regular season against the Washington Mystics on the horizon, all eyes will be on Caitlin Clark and her teammates as they push for a playoff spot. Caitlin Clark may be the Rookie of the Year frontrunner, but it's clear she's got an incredible team behind her, helping her stay focused and on the court. The Fever are more than just a one-woman show. They're a well-oiled machine, united in their mission and ready for whatever comes next.